taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world. Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide
I done bumped bad chicks from Vegas to Japan, different hemisphere hotties from Greece to Thailand. Being on safari in the motherland. A rice in Indochina with a crew of Asian fans. I told you keep the block cause the world is mine. Hit the currency exchange, it's Euro time. Monte Carlo casino, spending dime. Fast cars the Autobahn, Berlin is mine. Catch me in Paris, but not in the Hilton. 5-star hotels, 6-star pimping. Now I'm in Brazil and I'm bicycle dipping. South American queens, big boss living. Different places, brand new faces. Got more locations than military bases. I've been caught my dreams, so ain't no more chasing. Stamp my passport, next destination.
Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world. Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. Here we go. We taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world.
This journey up in Richmond County.
Welcome to Shut Up and Talk TV. I'm LB Johnson.
And I'm his brother, Dog.
Nah, but for real, man, let's keep it real. Welcome to Shut Up and Talk TV, y'all. Check it out. Devious couldn't be here today, dealing with something on another location, but he'll be back with us next week. Hey, we got a lot to talk about. First of all, let's talk about the reason that y'all ain't seen us in a minute, and that's because of this whole pandemic.
Indeed.
Now, with the pandemic, you know, everybody, a lot of folks losing lives, man, losing loved ones. It's a real sad entity.
A lot of people.
On top of that,
sad.
as if that's not bad enough, man, there's a lot of, you know, pros and cons. A lot of folks got their conspiracy theories. Is it real? Is it fake? I think that's kind of, it's kind of messed up because the folks that have lost people get real offensive when you start saying, is it real and is it fake?
Right. Now, and with all reason, you know what I'm saying? You calling something fake where they're losing loved ones. So at first, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know, in my conspiracy theory stuff,
Yeah,
like,
you-
it's got to
you
be
good for
false.
that.
Yeah, you know, they came to see me one time. That's a long story. Anyway, but after people close to home started, catching it and passing away or recovering and having issues, so it gets real, man. It gets real when it meets home.
They took it a step further because this week they announced that now they got a vaccine. And they got something that basically is supposed to make sure you don't catch the pandemic. Now, for anyone living under a rock, the pandemic we're talking about is coronavirus. And they've now come out with not one, but several vaccines that they say will make sure you don't get coronavirus.
Different companies.
Now, right away, it's a lot of folks, man. Some folks like, I'm not getting that vaccine. It's the mark of the beast. They're saying the government trying to put microchips in us. So let me ask you, dog, when it comes to the vaccination, are you getting it?
You know what? I feel like it's going to come down to you got to get it to be able to go to the store or anything else like that. And I could deal with all that and still not get it.
You think they're going to get that serious? They're going to make us get it?
You know, they might. You know, they go up and down. But you know what? If they start trying to charge that to get into these dispensaries or something like that, then I might have, see what the vaccine do.
So you good with you good with if you gotta like to get groceries or whatever. But if they try to make you get it in order to get some medicated affiliations,
I mean, I can't live without my medication.
Hey, that's
Herbal Essence.
I gotta respect that. Well, let's talk about somebody that has already gotten it. William Shakespeare. Now, let me be clear. When we talk about William Shakespeare, I'm not talking about where art thou, Romeo and Juliet. It's Juliet, right? Spanish say Juliet, right? Juliet.
Julia.
That's not who we're talking about. A real man in the United Kingdom named William Shakespeare was one of the first to get the vaccine.
Get out of here.
Bruh, they say he took it. He went with boldly with no man has gone before. And we actually have footage of him right after he got the vaccine. Check this out.
Go join your friends, you wiggles.
Chuck!
Slap! How'd he get out?
Save him! Save him! His mouth is stuffed! Hey, Slaw! Chuck! No! Captain Chuck!
That's both sad and joyous at the same time. I will take the muscles that it gives you.
Yeah.
And all the excitement it brings and you putting your knife down and sliding down.
Bruh.
But the looks, man,
The looks?
I'm what you call pretty black, man.
You didn't think he was handsome?
I mean, his mama probably thinks so, but you look at her.
Check it out, man. All jokes aside, this is where it gets serious when it comes to this vaccine. I think a lot of people, and of course that was the extreme, but that's what they're worried about.
Right,
Folks
right.
are worried about they're going to take this vaccine that they've literally created in less than 9 months. Mind you, coronavirus just came out in March, supposedly, and they already got a cure. And that's what a lot of folks are saying, man, if we get it, it might end up, you're going to have tick. And I think they showed the story of, it was like 4 people that have taken the vaccine that came down with Bell palsy and all this other stuff. So folks are scared of this vaccine, man. That's why when you're talking about thinking that the government actually gonna make us take it, I'm like, that's going a little extreme.
I mean, think about it like this. If you got to take the vaccine, and, well, first of all, let me start like this. Anything new that comes out, I wait.
Okay.
Until all the problems come out. I'm waiting to see the little garbage pail kids walking around with extra arms and they start trading cards with themselves or something before I get it. Like
Hold
the
on,
PlayStation.
dog. Hold on. I got to call. I was just about to say, I got to call BS. So that PS5, you ain't getting that when it come out?
Oh, no. I'm waiting for all the kinks to come out first. See, first, everybody's going to get it. They're going to be playing. Little Charlie's is going to blow up in the morning while he eating cereal.
Okay.
Deontay's his girl going to throw it out. So that's
always,
part of
yeah.
it.
She tripping.
She should just bleach his clothes or something.
Look.
But I'm waiting for all that to get out the way. Like I said, the little garbage pail kids that's turning in. You know, little pus coming out, whatever. And then I would still probably say no, man, because it's ugly.
So I'll play, devil's advocate for a minute. Let's talk about somebody has to test this. In order, if of course we eventually, if there really is, if we're able to make a vaccine that's going to stop people from getting this so we can get back to the world as we once knew it, we're going to have to come up with a vaccine. Somebody's going to have to test it. So if not us, then who?
I mean, we won't know until you see him walking down the street, the sea turtle guy that used to be the basketball coach for the girls' team. Now he's a sea turtle walking down the street because he was the first one to try it.
See, for me, I'm like, I don't see Planet of the Apes. It's like we got all them gorillas. I don't believe in evolution. However, I do agree that gorillas do some stuff that looks similar to us. You ever seen the 2 gorillas that be humping?
I've seen that.
Bruh, one time in the mirror, for a minute, I thought I was full gorilla. But that's another story. But the bottom line is somebody got to take it. Why not give it to the gorillas?
I mean, I have more respect for the gorillas than I do some human beings. So,
Ouch.
I mean, just, there's some stupid people in this world, like Karen. Why don't we give it to Karen?
That's a
Let
good
her test it
idea.
out. When she come crawling backwards like this on her back.
I got an idea. They should give it to all the Karens and to every child molester. They need to they can test it. They need that right there. Look. Can I stand up too? Oh yeah. I think we out of shot.
Yeah,
Look, mess the stuff up,
It'll
dog.
work out.
But to me, that's what should be testing this thing out.
I mean, we can find them easily. You just go look on your little map thing to say
The
that
Megan Law
the
thingamajig.
Megan Finder.
Yeah.
Homeboy sitting right down the street in his house playing Atari right now. You know what I'm saying? We can go pick him up, throw the vaccine. He won't even know. We can just give it to him with some free money.
So when will, if ever, you decide, say, okay, I'll take the vaccine now?
When they trick me and put it into my medication.
Oh, They put it in the medication.
They're gonna.
That's
when they can't
good.
get us all
that
down.
herbal
man.
essence have you ticking, a little different.
Every puff, you're gonna grow another arm.
Okay, so let me ask you this now. Okay, we know that like you said, you might not take it. What about your kids? What about your loved ones? Would you ever be okay with them taking it?
Now, see, I'm thinking they're gonna open the schools back up or something like that, and the only way your child can get back into the school
Is if they take it.
take the vaccine
Ouch.
test.
On that cut, you ask me, I'm not taking no vaccine. Shut up and talk. We just don't agree with it, man. They better come out with something else. Maybe if they come out with like a Hennessy flavor. Ooh. That might change up the game. I'm just saying though. Yeah. Hey, let's take a break. When we come back, more Shut Up and Talk TV, y'all.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah, blah, blah. She had 9, 10 pins pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Because when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no, I don't. I only have a friend. Come on. I'm not even going for it. This is what I'm going to sing. You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Man, Biz Markie, and you say he's just a friend. Dog, where were you the first time you heard that song?
Man, look, probably not born yet. I'm so youngish.
Yeah, sure you are.
No, you know, I remember back in the 80s, man, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I was a youngster, but me and Callie, man, we used to be breakdancing with the cardboard box.
Yeah.
And if you wasn't playing Biz Markie, you wasn't a breakdancer.
See, for me, I don't remember. I was definitely not even born when the song came out. However, as I got older, as I got older and heard the song, for me, it was like that was one of the first like warning signs that a lot of women or girls it's no good. They raggedy.
This is true.
Cause this dude, the whole song, he's talking about like how he was in love, thought he had, hey, I thought it was me and you, boo, and kind of find out, man, she was messing with the homie.
You know, in elementary school at this time,
Yeah.
you were looking for an excuse to sing this song to a
Oh,
girl.
man, that's it.
Like as soon as you checked the box that said yes,
Look.
and y'all went together.
Checking
If you
boxes.
seen her outside talking to anybody,
Bruh.
you said he was just a friend. All your boys would join in with you, and y'all just walk off, and it was
Look,
over.
Hey, with all that being said, man, on a serious note, we got to talk about Biz Markie, man, the writer and creator of that song. Biz Markie's not doing so well these days. Actually, Biz Markie is currently in a coma. Biz Markie has suffered from diabetes for a long time throughout his career.
Right.
And I guess Biz Markie, a couple months back, I believe it was in July, he suffered. They had to put him into a diabetic coma.
Yeah.
Because not his insulin, but his numbers got too high. Recently, it was just announced last week that while he was in his diabetic coma, he had a stroke. In the coma. So they say he's not doing well. They said he's doing better, but not doing well. Here's the one thing that's breaking news that I didn't even know about. Callie Flay, Daddy Mobucks, our big brother, actually reached out to me. He said, Callie, and I remember when he told me about this, he met Biz Markie at Albuquerque Airport in July.
Right.
That literally, after he met Biz Markie at Albuquerque Airport, within 2 weeks, Biz Markie was in the hospital and they put him in a diabetic coma.
Wait a minute. You trying to say that Biz may have got it out here?
Bruh, it is real possibility that Albuquerque gave Biz Markie the coronas.
Wow.
And it led to him, the diabetic coma.
Duke City.
So look, with all jokes aside, man, more prayers going to Biz Markie.
Absolutely.
Hopefully he makes a full recovery, man. That man is a genius, hip hop legend. If you don't know who he is, Google him. And man, I hope he can turn it around, bro.
Yeah, as a hip hop head, I would really like to see something big come from the hip hop community to pay tribute to Biz Markie.
Yeah, but now give him his flowers before he passed.
Right. Let him see how much love he got out there before he's underground. I'm not saying he is that we wish him a recovery and everything.
He's gonna get back, beatboxing and stuff.
Speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? But I hate when everybody come together and the person that's there is not there to see
After
it.
the fact, they can't see it. I feel that.
Show me you love me now.
On that note, let's kind of segue and push things over, dog.
Okay.
Let me ask you about this. Are you doing any homeschooling? I know you have kids, so
Absolutely,
are you
absolutely.
homeschooling or anything?
Yes, sir. I am there.
All over social media, we see all these parents talking a gang of trash about homeschool, virtual learning.
Right.
It's hard, it's tough, these kids is bad. When is the teacher gonna come back, get them back into school, get them back in the classroom? So we decided, you know what, maybe we should go back to school. And this is a Shut Up and Talk when we had to do some virtual learning. Check this out. Good morning, class, and welcome everybody to Mr. Johnson's Slowest Not Remedial class of 2069. I'm Mr. Johnson, your teacher for this year. I want to welcome you all to the 13th grade. You were so smart and so bright. They decided to have you come back one more year and try again. I think we're going to start with let's take roll. Let's take roll.
up first, Mr. Willie D. Johnson.
That's not my name.
Willie D. Johnson.
Please say my whole name.
I said your whole name, Willie D. Johnson.
Sir, this is my 5th year as senior class president. I deserve some respect. Say my whole name.
You said your 5th year?
I'm a 5-term senior class president. Say my name with some respect.
You're proud of that. Mr. Willie D. Johnson. I said it, sir. I said your name.
That's not it.
I feel like the D is silent.
Not at all.
Mr. Willie Dick Johnson.
Thank you. Present.
All right, and let's see who else we have here. Is it the DJ? Is there a DJ? Are you there? Is he Mr. DJ? Your book's upside down. Mr. Dogjason. Mr. Dogjason. Are you smoking?
Present. Medical coronavirus. It's the
Excuse me, did you say that was
it's in the CBD
medical?
oil?
CBD and how do you pronounce your name?
DJ.
Okay, Mr. DJ, Mr. Willie Dick Johnson. Welcome to the 13th class. Mr. Willie, why do you have a mask on? You're inside.
You look like you got corona.
Excuse me?
You look like you got corona.
That wasn't very nice. Please respect me as your teacher. I'll respect you as my student. Mr. DJ, you cannot be smoking during our classes. That is inappropriate.
No, I'm cooking for my kids. Can we wrap this up too in a minute? Because they're gonna have to eat in a minute and I'm at the table. Maybe at recess time, if you would.
I seen you put the thing up to your mouth, Mr. I can see you. You're not. I see your laptop, Mr. D. I see you. You understand? There's a camera in front of you. You're not hiding.
I don't want to hide from anybody, sir. I want to pass.
Okay. Well, we have some rules in this class. One rule is respect each other. And the second rule is definitely no smoking during class time.
I got a lot of problems, teach.
Don't put the, oh God. Please do not put the, I see you. I can see you. I know you're, Lord Jesus. Mr. Willie, can you take the mask off your face, please? Okay, you're inside. You don't need a mask. We have computers. You could, if I had the Rona, you couldn't get.
How long is this class gonna take? I gotta babysit my kids when they get out of school.
Your kids? How many kids do you have?
Hey,
how many kids do you have?
Mr. Johnson.
I asked you a question. That's none of your business.
I don't see the relevance.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes, Mr. DJ.
If I feel like I'm sick, do I get quarantined for 14 days away from school?
You're already quarantining at home. That's why we're having classes online, Mr. DJ.
Why can't I wear my mask? This nigga in class coughing. He obviously got corona.
Yeah,
Mr. Willie, you're not in class with him. You don't have to worry about corona. You guys aren't together.
You can catch that shit through the phone.
I'm sorry, that's scientifically impossible.
If Soldier Boy can kiss a girl through the phone, you can catch corona through the phone.
Mr. DJ, we're trying to have class. It's not time to talk about music. I'm gonna need you to turn off your music so we can focus on the lesson.
Please don't kill my vibe.
Excuse me? Mr. DJ, I need you to turn off your music.
Hey, okay, DJ, turn that up.
Let me go push the button.
Willie, do not encourage him. DJ, put the laptop down. I see you. Oh, God.
I gotta find the button.
I know what you're doing behind the laptop. Please put it down. Put it down. Put your cigarette or your blunt your whatever you're smoking. I see the smoke. It's coming.
You're all wrong. I don't do that anymore behind the light.
Lord,
you go blind.
the rules: respect each other. Do not smoke. No drugs during class time. DJ, I need you not to do that again. Willie, I need you to focus.
I'm focused.
What?
We got
Oh
homework
Lord.
First day.
Willie,
I'm set.
what was that? What did you just put in your nose?
I blew my nose. What are you talking about?
I see you put the card up to your nose. Willie, you understand there's a camera in front of you. I can see what you're doing. Mr. DJ, put the laptop down. I see the smoke. It's coming. I see. Oh, God. I see you guys. There's a reason you're the class of 2069. I tell you that much.
Hey, do we get a turn to ask questions?
Yeah, sure. What is it? What is your question?
Hey, DJ, what you got that good for?
Hey, no, we're not going to talk about that during class time.
Meet me at the monkey bars after I drop my kids off at their grandma.
I got to drop my kids off too. I'll see you there.
On Cetus.
This isn't going to work. I'm going to call your parents. We'll have a conference or something. I
ain't lived with my mom in 4 years.
Mr. Johnson, you need a drink.
You know what? Let's take it. We're gonna go ahead and we'll wrap this class up for today. Let's start fresh. But
you notice
DJ,
we got the same last name. I wish you would call my mama so she could quit complaining about you not being around.
Whoa, hold on. I don't know what your mother told you. It was just drinks. I am not your father. I don't care what they say. I got the test results. You know, let's just wrap this up. We'll start fresh tomorrow. Come with a good mindset and respect. No smoking, no snorting, and we'll start fresh tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys. First day, everyone gets an A. I gotta go. Give me a fucking drink. These kids are crazy.
Hey, what up? It's your boy LB Johnson for Shut Up and Talk TV. And check it out. I got one question for you. Did they call you last night about your stimulus package?
Who, LB?
These nuts. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Speaking of nuts, I got a question I got to ask some people. Follow me. All right, 'tis the season. You know all about that. So I got 3 questions for you. Let's talk about nuts. If you see nuts on the wall, what would it be called?
If I see nuts on the wall?
Yes.
What would they be called?
Yes.
Call some nuts on the wall.
Well, most supposed to call them walnuts, right?
Oh, what? Yeah.
All right, another one. Second question. If you seen nuts on your chest, what would they be called?
Chestnuts.
All right. If you seen nuts on your chin, what would they be called?
Chin nuts?
No, ma'am. That'd be a dick in your mouth.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I love her. You really look like college answers.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I know. I'm not. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Real quick. First one. If you've seen some nuts on the wall, what would they be called?
Those nuts on the wall.
If you seen nuts on the chest, what would they be called?
Chestnuts.
If you seen nuts on the chin, what would they be called?
Chin nuts.
No, sir. That'd be a dick in your mouth.
Gotcha.
Back to you. Hey, man, you just got to be careful. Look, I love hitting the streets and talking to the people with such deep dialect, you know, and asking them important questions, man. You know, you got to, in this 'tis the season, there's a lot of nuts going around. It's good to just talk about them. You know, I think it's a beautiful thing.
The nut cut me off on the way over here.
Did it really? See, you got to look out for them nuts, y'all. They everywhere. But that kind of brings us to another topic, talk about nuts and crazy folks.
Indeed.
Let's talk about the youth. And when I say youth, with an F, youth.
With an F.
One of the biggest things that's come out, man, we have a lot of these new rappers, whether they call them mumble rappers or whatever, they kind of rocking the skinny jeans with crazy tattoos on their face.
Right.
But even with this skinny jeans, and some folks saying these new rappers, they ain't about that life, you know, they ain't about what they rap about. Lately, it's become evident that they are about that life because a lot of these new rappers are passing away. We got people like King Von that just passed away, MO3 that just passed away. The list goes on. for these young rappers that we've lost. And it leads me to ask a question.
Okay, what's your question, sir?
Are these new young rappers harder or quote unquote more gangster than the old rappers like the Jay-Z's and the Tupacs?
Okay, good question. Because I actually was talking about this with a friend of mine the other day. So,
actually, let's do this. Hold on. Before you answer, I want to show you a clip of what Faizon Love had to say about Jay-Z and these new rappers.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this one.
And you fast forward to 2020, and there's like a rapper getting killed every few weeks.
Every week.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand, and I criticize them for it because it's kind of his fault. When Jay-Z creates this whole drug dealer, drug lord, I'm a drug dealer, I'm a drug lord. These kids, and we got to do it too, to be like Jay-Z. Not knowing that this is all made up shit.
Jay was involved in.
No.
Hold on.
No.
I interviewed D. Haven, who was his drug dealing partner.
Right. No, not partner. He was the drug dealer.
And Jay was with him.
Jay was eating chips. How do you do that? Oh, D. Haven. D. Haven knows the truth.
Right. And
he's not.
Jay was involved, but he was not the kingpin that he lays out in his music.
Okay, so you put him in position, but how much of that work was he actually doing himself?
Everybody had a position. It wasn't just Jay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a position. But the position he hold, like, I wouldn't have made it to where I had. So I say he had a lot to say. So he had a 50%. He could get out there.
Listen to me. I heard one of those dudes say, Jay-Z had so much money, his drawers full of money. If he has so much money, why does he have to go to Big to start a record company?
Yeah.
Just go start it yourself. All the money's yours.
Big's got the money. Yeah.
Yeah, Big's got the money.
I've interviewed Biggs about that.
He's quiet. You know why? He's about that life.
Right.
He's about that life for real.
Yeah.
Big's about that life for real.
Yeah.
Once a couple doors was closed and they couldn't get the thing signed, they came to me and asked me if I wanted to be a partner.
Okay. And you mentioned in an interview, I think with Genius, that you made him an offer that they couldn't refuse.
It was a great deal that everybody was going to be. It was mutually beneficial for both sides.
Okay, so you put up a bunch of money.
There's a lot of rumors on how it got started, but it was a great partnership.
Okay,
he's my favorite guy. He's my favorite guy out of that crew.
Mine too.
Yeah,
he know the code.
Yep.
He don't even know I know him how I know him.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying? That's why I was like, oh, Jay, this nigga's a puppet. He's never done. Can you imagine Jay-Z fighting somebody in the streets? Somebody slap him, take his cocaine. What he gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
call D. Haven, which is what we talked about in the interview.
Right, but that's not the game. Somebody slap you and take your work. You got that. It's time to go to work.
Yeah,
it's time to go to work. Hey, they got my cocaine, D. Haven. No, you got to go to work.
Yeah.
It's so okay. First of all, let me clear things up. We are not related to Faizon Love in any way, shape, or form.
He's not our ugly brother that ain't nobody ever seen.
Look. But it's Faizon Love comes off as if he's just a bad hater, bro.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the first person he's went up. He said Dave East wasn't a real Crip, and then now he's going after Jay-Z. And to me, and we know this, we both from the ghetto, grew up in the hood, regardless of the lives we led. If you grew up in the hood, you grew up in the ghetto, there's a certain street mentality you pick up regardless. Even if you never pick up any type of dope. And then if you take it a step further, you do end up selling dope. Now, he probably right. Jay-Z probably wasn't nobody's kingpin. However, If the man sold dope, then he got a right to rap about selling dope.
I mean, with Faizon Love, I'm gonna say this. Yeah. It sounds like clout chasing.
Yeah.
However, Faizon Love is still putting out good movies. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Vince
he?
Vaughn is his homie.
What?
I mean, he could sit back on some of them Vince Vaughn movies by
The
himself.
last movie Faizon put out was a Couples Retreat.
How good was it?
It was great, but that was like 10 years ago.
But he puts out good movies and you eat.
Look.
Okay, forget the movies, right?
Okay.
I like the old rules part.
Okay.
Like you just said, being from the hood, you got rules and you know these certain rules. Okay, here's the thing, and I agree with him on this part.
Come on.
But back in the day when you were a rapper, you came out and you didn't necessarily have to be doing it to rap about it. As long as your boys or your crew or somebody
most rappers that we know, especially old school rappers that we hear about, was rapping about somebody else's life.
Right.
You know, they might not necessarily went through it, but they're rapping about it. Shoot, not even just rappers, singers. Truth be told, everybody know that Eddie Murphy's Party all the time was talking about Rick James.
Right.
That was Rick James wrote that. Segue, that had nothing to do with hip hop, but hey.
Yeah, I know, but.
Yeah, you know. But no, I just, to me, like you said, it comes off like Faizon Love's doing a lot of clout chasing. He's purposely shouting out, talking about Dave East, who's huge right now. Talking about Jay-Z, who's considered one of the greatest right now. He's saying names, he's naming these particular people and going at them. So if they mention his name, that's automatically gonna make everybody go look up Faizon Love.
But at the same time, I like what he's doing a little bit because of this reason. Rico. All right, look.
Come on.
So I may know some people who told me that most people who sells dope, crack, whatever you selling in the hood, will never see a key or coke.
This is true.
I will see a key or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You out there, you pushing zips or
Nickel
something
and
like
dime
that.
all day
You know
long.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making good money, but you'll never see a key. So all these rappers, if everybody's a kingpin, where are the soldiers?
Come on now.
You know?
Come on.
So maybe Jay-Z was a soldier on a lower bottom level, but his mouthpiece is slick, so.
And that's what it sounds like, because to me, talking about Jay-Z just sitting eating chips, that's disrespectful. I do believe he was probably a soldier. Yeah, man, that's Faizon wrong. End of the day, I think it is scary. I think Jay-Z has definitely made some of these younger rappers, and not just Jay-Z, a lot of Tupac, all these rappers made younger rappers feel like this is what we do. We come out, we talk about what we know or what we've seen or heard. End of the day, man, we can't hate the young for doing what we did. We just did it a different way. They might not be as smart as us, but they still us.
Indeed.
On that note, man, we got to wrap it up, man. This has been another great Shut Up and Talk TV. I'm LB Johnson.
I am his brother, Dog Johnson. We're not twins, but he wishes sometimes.
Hey, man, we just getting started. I'll see y'all next time. I holla.
I like that pigeon on your shirt.
What?
Until next time, son.